We hear a lot about dopamine, the idea that human beings are completely wired to chase pleasure, scroll endlessly, and constantly seek the next quick hit. But your brain actually harbors a much stronger craving. It is addicted to certainty. It craves the psychological safety of knowing exactly what is going to happen next. In neuroscience, the brain operates as a prediction machine. It takes in raw data and constantly generates models of what is coming. It does this because existing in the unknown requires massive energy. Your brain predicts to conserve those resources. You experience this all day long. Before you even touch a door handle, your brain has already predicted its weight and resistance. Before someone finishes speaking, you've automatically guessed the end of their sentence. The flaw in this system is that the tension of the unknown is so uncomfortable, the brain will do almost anything to resolve it. If you hear a strange noise downstairs at night, choosing to believe it was just the wind instantly relieves your anxiety. Your biology prefers a false explanation over having no explanation at all. That neurological feeling of safety is totally separate from objective reality. The explanation makes you feel secure, even if it is completely wrong. For early humans, fast absolute certainty kept them alive. If a rustling bush usually meant a predator, instantly assuming the worst and running away was a necessary survival trait. But in a highly complex, interconnected digital world, this ancient survival hardware is a major psychological liability. Modern systems, specifically social media algorithms, exploit this biological craving. They actively elevate and reward confident voices, offering the simplest possible answers. Real truths and nuanced probabilities are suppressed because processing them induces mental tension. Modern society manufactures false certainty because it is the most efficient way to hack your brain's energy-saving algorithm. It is the cheapest way to capture and control your attention. So what happens to this machine when a deeply entrenched certainty is confronted by contradictory facts? As the threat centers light up red, brain imaging studies show that when a core belief is challenged, the analytical regions of the brain stay dark. Instead, the emotional threat and pain centers ignite. The system does not treat conflicting information like a data error. It registers the new facts as a literal, physical attack on its survival. High intelligence does not protect you here. A highly intelligent person in this state simply uses their superior processing power to build stronger, more elaborate defenses for bad ideas. Once certainty becomes an emotional baseline, intellect stops functioning as an instrument for discovering truth. It becomes a weapon dedicated to defending psychological illusions. While your brain constantly searches for simple closure, reality operates on probabilities, changing conditions, and incomplete data. When an expectation fails to match reality, neuroscientists call it a prediction error, the exact moment the machine stops its automatic processing. You may feel slow and confused, but these negative feelings aren't failures. They indicate your internal model is actively updating. Without the profound discomfort of uncertainty, the human brain loses its capacity to adapt. A mind that refuses to update simply stops evolving. The most brilliant minds in history did not operate with immediate answers. What they shared was an unusual stamina for sitting inside doubt. Albert Einstein spent his career relentlessly questioning his own baseline assumptions about the physical world. Richard Feynman explicitly taught that the ability to live with doubt and uncertainty was an absolute prerequisite for scientific discovery. And Charles Darwin maintained the mental flexibility required to completely rewrite established models of human existence. The next time you feel absolute certainty about something, pause. Ask yourself, do I actually have objective proof, or does my brain just feel safer believing it? True mental maturity is not the achievement of total certainty. It is the strength to